them papers, man.
It's
not my daughter. I'm not paying child support. We get divorced, right? It's not my daughter biologically.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shy Clips here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst single mothers I can find. Now, like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely insane. This single mother has no idea why she's still single.
Now you're telling us that you live with your baby daddy and you think a quality man is gonna want to date you in this position in your life?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're not together.
But when's the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
3 weeks ago.
With your child's father?
Mm-hmm.
You honestly didn't think anything was wrong with this?
No, not really, because I know where my heart is.
I absolutely cannot believe this woman really thinks she's doing nothing wrong. You are literally carrying baggage from the previous relationship into your next relationship. And you think these men are only going to be looking at what's inside your heart? Man, get that BS out of here.
I have 6 kids and 6 baby daddies, and the question I get all the time is how much child support I get.
That's the question they ask you? That's a good question, actually. My question is 6 baby daddies? How? You have a starting 5 and a 6-man off the bat.
I think that I was pretty.
No, you're not cute at all. Lying to this man about his child as you believe it to be, threatening, lying to him, telling him you had an abortion of his child, knowing that it was his child. Let me see the results. Playing games, give you this and that. So you can tell that other man all that. That's not his child. Have a good day.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
Definitely one of the more satisfying court cases I've seen, but nowadays modern day women will actually use their kids as revenge against the man. Thankfully, however, it wasn't this guy's kid.
Feeling inspired from that lady that picks up dudes in jail and stuff. So guess what I'm doing today?
She's outside of a correctional facility.
Shit, I figure I'd get me one too. Why the hell not? Everything else has failed.
All right, looks like this dude's coming through.
He's psyched, right?
Yeah, right?
6.5 hours later.
Oh my God.
Apparently this is a trend. Some women are contacting inmates and picking them up.
Good for the inmates.
Meeting a stranger is wild. Meeting a stranger who just got out of prison is fucking insane.
It's all a roll of the dice out. Online dating, inmate pickup.
At least you get their information. You definitely know how tall they are because of the mugshot. It's right there.
Yes, these are all people who are in prison, but at least you know who they are.
Has the dating game gotten so bad out there that we are now going for our incarcerated individuals?
Definitely. That prison hits different.
Now, this clip really shows why there are so many single mothers out there. These kind of women are pursuing men that are literally coming out of prison. Now, obviously, these are probably the only men actually pursuing them as well, because these women also bring nothing to the table, so they can't really ask for high-valued men.
I don't really care what you think of me. I really don't.
I don't care what you think. From with 3 baby daddies and a criminal record.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
14. So you just taking random pregnancy tests? So you tell me who is the kid that you've been dealing with? Because I didn't know you was dealing with anybody. 12.
Now, I'm not sure why this mother is recording this putting her daughter on blast, because, well, she holds a lot of the responsibility herself. Your kids will end up just like yourself. They are mini versions of you. So if your kid's in the street at 14, what does that show about the kind of mother figure you were in her life?
No.
Oh no.
Who you looking at?
I don't know, but oh no. Swipe left for both.
Ooh.
What up though?
You don't like that?
No ma'am.
So why you say go left?
You came up, what up though?
That's how I talk. I ain't gonna change it for you. You okay? You change it for me?
Yeah, I'll try to be a gentleman for you.
Oh, well, I ain't no lady.
And you smack your lip. You ain't no lady? Hell no. Man, give me a lady, please.
I mean, if this guy really wants ladies, he should not be on this show. None of these women are actually going to be ladies. These are all OnlyFans women. They're only on here trying to spread their OnlyFans account. I mean, this should be fairly obvious.
I'm thinking the first year, because, I mean, you got that early part and y'all really love each other so much. And then it's like, after about 6 or 7 months, it's like they start really showing themselves to you. And then you kind of like, can I deal with this? About a year in, you're like, this is who this person is.
I've been married 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think being with somebody for a year is enough to know who they are.
I've been married 10 years.
Well, as far as like your deal breakers is what I'm talking about.
10 years of marriage. And to this day, it's stuff about my wife. Like, there's certain things that I'm not a fan of. Mm-hmm. But like, you have to give and take. There's certain shit that I do that I know she can't stand. You have to give and take, bro. So I could easily be like, man, somebody out there would not do that.
Now, this may be an unpopular take, but I do agree with this woman. It really only should take someone about a year for you to understand who that person is. If it takes you any longer, I'm sorry to say, you're probably emotionally stupid. It doesn't take 10 years in order for you to really realize who you're with. Plus, people change along the way. You're not the same person you were 10 years ago. I don't want you guys listening to this kind of advice thinking you could never marry someone, all because you're scared of the kind of person they're going to become in 10 years. It's fairly obvious to see the kind of person you're with the first year you're with them.
Anyone looking for a housewife? Blonde hair, 5'2", blue eyes. Blonde hair, 5'2", blue eyes. Anyone looking for a housewife? Housewife. Housewife.
There's not enough perfect women to go around. And even if there is, they don't want you. And in addition to that, some of us evil, lazy women, we want love and affection too. Like, everybody can't get a kind, caring, loving woman. Some of y'all are just gonna have to settle for us evil, lazy.
Now I'm trying really hard to figure out if this is just sarcasm or actually a real clip. Does she really think she deserves a man by describing herself in this kind of way? I really hope this is satire. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments.
Any questions for our lady here?
Yes. Okay. So from your last relationship, name one thing that you did wrong and one thing that he did wrong.
I'm not answering that.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm not going to answer that only because we're starting off new. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't want to bring what was in the past into something I'm starting new.
This girl cheated. I mean, it's so obvious to see that. If you're unable to say what happened in the previous relationship and what went wrong, then you were definitely the problem here. And this guy, honestly, definitely dodged a bullet.
Anyways, we vlogging. Firecrackers! We're good. Firecrackers. Fireworks.
Did you guys hear the bullets wheezing by her head? I mean, natural selection at its finest. She is so lucky she didn't die. There was like 6 bullets that went past her head.
Women have a female nature. How is hoflation even an issue?
Hoflation is just a term. We have divine femininity.
Oh, maybe? Okay, it could be having to do with like inflation. You know, things cost a lot more now. Luxury lifestyles are in. Everyone wants to be living that social media lifestyle. And so, you know, they want to have a man who can support that lifestyle without having to work. And I think it was more normalized just to be a housewife and not to go on trips and to get fancy cars and stuff. So maybe it was more just a different lifestyle. So that's why.
We are way more superior than you guys. Without women, men wouldn't exist. So you guys are actually nothing. Because without us, you're useless. You wouldn't even be born. Okay? And all men, whether you were with them for 10 years or not, will cheat and lie. So it doesn't really matter.
I absolutely hated the woman in the end. Oh my god. The way she's talking, the way she's dressed. This really goes to show the kind of men she was encountering and the kind of men she still wants. Men are not like that, but the kind of men that she likes are. Also, I'm gonna have to say, the only reason she's dressed up like this is for men's attention. So hate men all you want, but